Few things shape human priorities more deeply than experience. For some, achievement becomes the primary focus. Others value peace, stability, health, or close relationships. Yet some of life's most meaningful realizations reveal themselves only with time. One of them arrives the moment parents stop being seen only as the people who raised us and begin to be seen as human beings, fragile, changing, and moving through life. Not permanent pillars standing untouched by time, but people shaped by exhaustion, sacrifice, tenderness, and years of silent responsibility that younger minds could never fully understand. As children, love feels natural. A child does not question it. They simply receive it. A hand that lifts them after a fall, a warm meal waiting at the table, a light left on while they sleep. Then, life accelerates. Personal goals begin occupying the center of attention, until one day, something changes. A father who once carried heavy things effortlessly begins struggling with small tasks. A mother who spent years caring for everyone around her suddenly looks tired in a way she never did before. Their voices soften. Ordinary movements begin requiring more effort. And for the first time, a painful truth becomes impossible to ignore. Time is touching them too. That realization changes the way love is felt. It stops being something assumed and becomes something deeply understood. A person begins noticing details they ignored for years. The sacrifice hidden inside ordinary moments. The exhaustion hidden behind calm faces. Think of a parent waking up before sunrise for decades without complaint, carrying financial burdens while trying to create stability at home, or remaining emotionally strong through difficult seasons simply because their children needed someone steady. These forms of love rarely arrive through grand gestures. They reveal themselves through responsibility, patience, sacrifice, and consistency. And maturity begins the moment a person finally learns to see them. Loving your parents is not about obligation. It is about becoming emotionally aware of the humanity of what was standing in front of you all along. Because through them, people learn something essential. Love is rarely perfect, yet it can still carry extraordinary meaning. Parents make mistakes. They worry more than necessary. And sometimes they carry limitations shaped by their own pain, fears, and life experiences. But despite their imperfections, they still spend enormous portions of their lives giving without expecting anything in return. This is why one of the clearest signs of emotional maturity is learning to see them with understanding while never losing gratitude for their love. There is another difficult truth people eventually come to understand. The value of someone close to you is recognized only when time begins changing what once felt permanent. A short visit with your mother becomes more meaningful than entire evenings lost to distraction. A conversation with your father carries an emotional weight that younger years could never fully recognize. Because with time, people begin to understand that parents do not remain forever, and that realization changes priorities. Suddenly, small gestures carry deep meaning. Listening without impatience, sitting beside them with genuine presence, calling simply to ask how they are. These moments may seem small, yet they shape character. And that is where wisdom begins. Because mature love is not measured by emotion alone. It is measured through presence, patience, tenderness, and the ability to remain close when life becomes difficult. Parents teach this lesson better than almost anyone else. Through them, people learn gratitude, sacrifice, how temporary life truly is, and most importantly, that love is built less through grand words and more through repeated acts of care across ordinary days. A person who learns to appreciate their parents usually becomes more aware of life's fragility, more capable of appreciating simple moments while they still exist. Because one day, almost everyone realizes something they wish they had understood earlier. The people who loved you before everything you achieved over the years were among the rarest gifts life ever gave you. And learning to recognize that before time changes everything is not a duty. It is wisdom.